Sagittarius, welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your general tarot forecast for the month of July 2015. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching my tarot forecasts. Let's see what this month has in store for you. Sagittarius, July 2015. Sagittarius, July 2015. Okay, Sagittarius, July 2015. Spirit, what are the messages for our lovely Sagittarians this month? What would you like to communicate with us? Communicate with Sagittarius this month, Spirit. What do they need to know? Spirit, please show Sagittarius what the important messages are for this month. We have the Queen of Cups in the present position. I'm sorry, in the past position. Also the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Four of Pentacles. In the present, we have the Queen of Swords. The King of Wands reversed. The Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords. In the future, we have the Four of Cups reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. The first thing that I see is a lot of people are involved in your life right now, which doesn't come as a surprise to me because the few Sagittarians that I do know, their phone is always ringing. It's like, bing, 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 bing. And they're always just checking their phones and it's constant communication. It's funny that I noticed that. So we've got two queens, a king, and two pages. So actually a queen and the emperor. So the emperor is more of an energy, so I'm not going to interpret that necessarily as a person, but staying on topic, there is either you or someone with a water sign. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so a water sign in your life, like a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, was prominent in your past position, and she's a lovely woman. If this is you, I see you being very open to love. You were very open to love, and also your emotions were quite flowing at that time. You were emotionally available. You had a cup to offer You were offering your cup to whoever came. You had like an open door. Also, I see, if this is you, Sagittarius, or someone in your life, this could be a love interest. She is quite lovely. I'd say blonde hair, blue eyes, fair skin, something like that. But I do see some rules or some authority regarding this woman, because you're sort of, you or someone else is kind of sitting, not looking at her, like looking past her, maybe almost guarding her. Let me show you. See how she's looking straight out and he's kind of not looking at her? So potentially with regards to love, or with regards to this woman, either you or someone else felt like they were in control and that they were in the driver's seat if this is a relationship. Or with regards to this woman, there were certain rules and expectations that you felt were surrounding this woman. And possibly there were some boundaries with this woman or with you, or you were setting some boundaries, or you were trying to stick to your boundaries, or set up some rules for yourself. This is also a card of like being like a very conservative businessman. Like you were using logic, or she was using logic with you. Like there was there wasn't too many emotions coming out of this energy. So with regards to this woman, perhaps you had to use some of your more, like you had to like stick to some more logic with her, instead of just being kind of like, oh, you know, I love you. I'm gonna be a little bit more distant. I do see like you feeling a bit, well, circumstances are showing me that there's a feeling of just going around in circles, just like feeling stuck maybe, and like the same thing is going on and on and on, and you just feel like you're stuck in this cycle. It's like a vicious cycle. And in the past, maybe you were holding on to your emotions too tightly. You know, not wanting to show your true feelings and just kind of holding on to what you have, what you know, not wanting to let go. Maybe you were experiencing some, you know, like, I want to say like hoarding, but like, if you get rid of stuff in the metaphysical realm, it's amazing how it affects your, like, it allows new things to come in. So that's just like something to keep in mind. Like you're holding on very tightly to something or someone. And maybe that's contributing to this just feeling stuck feeling. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of. You know? Because she's really lovely. I mean, she's like, her cup is, she's like very giving and very emotionally available. So, I see another woman directly below her in the present position, and she's also looking into the void. She's looking off screen, essentially. She's got her back to this person, the King of Wands reverse. And maybe this King of Wands, because it's a fire sign, it could be a very strong female, or it could be a very masculine male. He doesn't want to have they don't want to have anything to do with each other. I'm sorry, it's more like this. She's got her back to him. And she doesn't mince her words, and he's upside down, so I would say, like, he wants to do something about it, but that remains to be seen. Well, maybe he does do something about it. Are you on an emotional journey? You've stacked up all of your things, and now you've given all of these, you've stacked up all of your belongings, and you're walking away from them now. So maybe you're walking away from this woman or this man. And after you walk away, you still don't know what to do. You're torn. Do I go back to her or him, or do I keep my distance? You're weighing two different things, and they both feel like it doesn't maybe necessarily feel like it's a win-win situation. It's like you lose something if you do one way, and you lose something if you go the other way. So it's like you're at a stalemate. This would be at the end of this week. And then in the future, I see you coming out of a period of indifference where you just don't care. You're starting to care a little bit more. You're like, I'm tired of just not caring. But I don't see you wanting to work things out. I don't see you wanting to build a relationship with that person. And then if this is two children, because they are side by side, one is a fire sign and one is an earth sign. One of the children, or one of the messages is about starting something that you can grow, that you can grow with. Starting something over, like studying something new or starting something new. And the other one is about exciting news or wanting to get started, like new growth. This is like looking for new opportunities, really. But in the order that they are in, it's like they're talking to each other. It's like one of the fire signs is talking to one of the earth signs. And maybe he is like, I want to study something new, and he's like, I want to get some positive news, or something like that. Or it could just be a message about a new beginning and new growth coming your way. Just looking for some fresh energy here. It's like you need some new blood. I feel like that's what it is. It's like there's some energy coming your way that speaks of starting something new where you're like maybe not necessarily like you know everything about that. You kind of have to like educate yourself. And the other message is about like yeah, like I can't wait to get started. Let's start on this. So like some new energy coming in. So that's cool. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with these two women. I would say that this one is, she's got her heart open to you. Or if this is you, then, you know, it's a good way to be. Although, why someone is like holding on too tightly to something. If this is you, I don't think this is you. I think this is someone else. But she's got her back to all of this stuff. She doesn't really care. And I don't think that's going to change necessarily. Even if you do walk away. So, I don't know. I'm going to read your oracle card for today. See what Spirit wants to tell us for Sagittarius. Spirit, what are the messages? What is the message you would like to tell us speak to us through these oracle cards for Sagittarius. Okay, this card flipped over. Endurance. It says keep going. Okay. Let me show you the card here. There's like, it's two mermaids and they're like swimming, it's like they're swimming really fast through the water. And I'm trying to get the glare off of there. So let me read you the meaning of the card. It is card 43. Card 43. So let me read the meaning of that card. I believe it was upright when it came out. So just read the upright meaning. Like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey, and it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you feel you have had enough and you wish to suddenly stop moving, to sink rather than to swim. But the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim, tired though you may be, full of doubt though you may be. The second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through. Just at the point you are ready to give up, keep going. You are strong, and you will go much further than you currently believe you can. This is not the time to run back or to allow the waters to take you. This is the time to continue the journey you committed to, because you are being tested and you can pass this test. But you must keep going. Eyes forward, intention focused, purpose clear. Recommit and keep going. It says, when a long journey begins or when a quest is undertaken, be it a pilgrimage or an ambition or a desire or a dream that you wish to create in this earth world you live within, there is the excitement at the beginning, and the unknown still lies before you. And there is thrill in every moment to take another step forward. But at some stage, just as we tire, you tire too. The terrain can become unfamiliar. Issues arise, challenges greet you. And at this point, too many of you feel that this must not be meant for you. For you have told yourself that if it is truly meant to be, it will be simple, it will flow, and it will be easy. But we're here to share that in both the seen and unseen worlds, there are parts of this journey that require stamina, courage, and endurance, and your ability to commit and to stay with the task and dream and promise until you have made it. Do not enter into agreements lightly. Enter into them, if at all, wholeheartedly, and be prepared to develop your strength and tenacity, your courage and your honor along the way. Without what you describe as a challenge, there will be no growth. If you work through and into and with this challenge, you will emerge stronger and more able to realize the next dream. Flee at the first sign of difficulty, and you will be what we call a shore hugger, one who never goes deep, one who only goes to the places they know. There may be nothing wrong with this, but if this card has come to you, you have sent out the request to the great ocean mother to go on this great journey and to take on a mission. And the time has come for you to build up your endurance. Commit, practice, train. We do, although most often you will only hear tales of our beauty and vanity. How else do we live so well within the great power of the ocean? The answer for us and for you is that we develop our power and we endure what others would give in our turn when others would give in or turn away. We are stronger than that, and so are you. You may believe you are weak or physically unable to complete a task. You may have committed to believing that there is no way your strength can increase. It is not always about your physicality. So often it is the amazing endurance of spirit and your soul and your creative force that requires the ability to go that little bit further, to reach a little harder, to extend yourself, to go well beyond a comfort zone. You may also believe that to become more aligned, powerful, and strong physically is to weaken the intuitive self. But I think this card is telling you not to give up and also to dig deep at this point in your life. You may feel like this isn't meant for you if things are getting difficult, but the message from Spirit is that you just need to commit yourself a little bit more in order to see the results that you want to see. It's like you can see the end of the tunnel right now, but it's there. And sometimes you just have to use a little bit of blind faith. You know what I mean? You might want to like give up and start something new, but this is telling me to tell you that you've got to build up a little bit more endurance to get through this part of this phase of your life. Don't give up. Commit yourself to this thing that you're working on and know that it's going to give you the benefits that you deserve at the end of the journey. If you're looking for an easy way out, it's not going to take you on the same path. It won't bring you the same treasures at the end. The particular path you are on is the right path. It might not seem like it because you're encountering some obstacles, but you know, you're really going to have to, if this is a relationship, you're going to have to dig deeper because the rewards will be there for you. I mean, it'll be worth it at the end of the day. You know, it might not seem like it in the short term. So, it's a very important message, I think, for Sagittarius. Just hang in there. All right, Sagittarius, have a wonderful month of July. Thank you so much for watching this video and subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great month.